Deponia é um joguinho point and click bem divertidinho. Eu já joguei ele. Não é a primeira vez que eu vou estar jogando, mas tem alguns anos que eu joguei. Eu não vou lembrar 100% dele. Algumas coisas talvez lembre, mas não tudo. Tipo, eu sei uma coisa ou outra o que tem que fazer, mas não lembro como executar. O jogo é em inglês, mas eu consegui pegar a tradução para vocês. Ó, se eu for carregar o jogo, foi... Ah, não foi em 2019 que eu não tinha pensado, foi em 2020 que eu joguei. A gente vai começar um jogo novo. Escolha o modo de inventário. Inventário pelo scroll do mouse ou clique clássico. Prefiro pelo scroll. Muito mais tranquilo. Olha como eu já terminei o jogo, eu posso escolher por qual capítulo que eu vou começar. Eu vou começar do primeiro, né? Claro. Não sou burro.
Huh? What is it now? Wasn't the game supposed to have started already?
Yeah, well, yes. But the junk press broke down, and we thought we'd use the time for a little tutorial.
Who thought that? I don't need no stinking tutorials.
So how are you going to fix the junk press?
Just watch me and learn.
Maybe you want to listen to what I have to say first?
But you don't have anything to say.
Oh, come on. It won't be long. Just point the cursor at me and left-click.
We'll see about that. This is Wenzel, my sidekick, the eternal number 2.
You were supposed to talk to me, not look at me? If you keep that up, you'll ruin the whole tutorial.
Computer, talk to Wenzel.
You don't have to say that explicitly.
Who's talking to you?
Why, you are. You clicked on me.
Smarty pants. Just tell me what's wrong with the junk press. And stop wiggling your feet.
It's pressing only very gently now and doesn't really squish sufficiently.
Hey, every idiot can see that.
Well, why don't you present the tutorial then?
Okay, piece of cake. But first, I'll explain, how to talk to somebody.
You click on a character with the mouth icon.
No, you're completely wrong. I'm talking to you using the speech bubble icon. Everyone knows there's no mouth icon in this game, but there's a speech bubble icon to talk instead. Oh, and my favorite icon, the Rufus head icon for putting on, eating, and drinking things. If you can't even understand that, how am I ever going to be able to teach you how to look at an object?
I know that.
I see. And how?
I point my cursor at it and right-click when I see the eye icon.
Well, the theory is easy, but how about the actual practice?
Hey, this is your tutorial.
You're a cop-out, but be that as it may, I'll demonstrate. Do you see that little thingy on the floor over there? I will now use the tongue icon.
The eye icon.
Yeah, I will now click on it, thusly having a look at it. So you better watch closely.
As interações, porque ele literalmente interage com a gente às vezes.
What's that?
It's a cathode plunger.
Thanks for the input, Wenzel, but I recognize a hydro clamp duplexer when I see one. Too bad I can only look at it. A duplexer like that could be useful.
You can pick it up. You just have to point your cursor at it so the hand icon appears. If you left-click now, you'll pick it up.
There has to be an easier way.
If you say so.
Okay, I've picked up the duplexer, but what am I supposed to do with it now?
You put it into your inventory. That's where all the items go. You've picked up that object. Now you can open your inventory by using your mouse wheel.
Hey, there it is!
Correct! This is your inventory.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's where you can see what you're carrying around. You still know how to do that, don't you?
Eu sei sim, eu vou juntar os itens.
Look, Wenzel, I'm almost done.
Impressive. But I mean that.
Agora eu pego esse, coloco aqui.
Huh, it fits.
Now you have to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
If you say so.
Esse aqui não dá pra clicar, é só o botão que dá pra clicar.
Rufus, there's one more thing.
I told you I'd manage without your help. Now, all I have to do is press this button here, and right away...
Oh, how I love tutorials!
Você aperta e é prensado.
It's kind of pathetic, you get all erratic about dirty dishes congesting the sink. I'm tired of your bothers, remember our fathers that dwelled in a world filled with rubbish and stink. But when all hope was lost, someone raised from the dust. He was handsome and cunning, his haircut had style, courage was shining in his eyes as he said, screw you guys, mind your own business, I'm off now, goodbye.
Huzzah, he's off now, goodbye.
No decorrer do jogo. Não sei se não tá alto demais o volume do jogo. Se precisar eu abaixo aqui.
Junk. Junk. And more junk. A life of order and happiness. Oh, my bad. That was junk too. Well, that does it. I need to leave this dump. Fortunately, this time my plan is foolproof. This time everything will work out. Where did I put my list? Heck, I really have to get away from this junkyard.
Dá pra olhar o telescópio.
Nah, like always.
A mesma coisa.
It really is time I got out of here.
Olha lá o que a gente tem na mala.
Ah, there's my list.
A lista.
Let's see. Seems like I've packed almost everything I need. All I need now are some provisions. A toothbrush, a pair of socks, and a bolt
Já vou
cutter.
baixar aqui pouco.
A bolt cutter? What the... Well, guess I must have had a reason to put it on the list.
Eu baixei aqui no OBS pouco, porque eu vi que o som do jogo parecia estourado no OBS. Em vez de rolou 14, nada de 20. Na competição do melhor catador do lixão, você ficou atrás do Quang Jin. Ele encontrou joias mais preciosas, que não são necessariamente joias, tá?
Huh. My old escape plans. Some of them weren't half bad.
Então, nosso plano é pegar um cortador de parafuso, pegar a escova de dentes. Olha pro teu lado, a criança aqui deitada, eu vi. Provisões e meias. Não tinha um atalho pro plano? Eu acho que tinha um atalho, sei lá. Maçarico. Lata de óleo.
My father left me a trunk before he left me. I don't want to open it. I don't want to be disappointed yet again.
O que mais tem por aqui? Só o telescópio.
Okay, and here we are in the first room, right in the beginning of the game. Here we will, of course, meet Rufus. Well, then again, I'd like you to play that part yourself and won't spoil too much. The beginning of Deponia is rather classic. That means a lot of the information about Rufus comes from trying things yourself through interaction. And there's a lot of that. Not an easy feat, I might add. By now, in the late installments, the introduction is much smoother for your convenience. But this one's more like Edna and Harvey, where you are supposed to puzzle and guess your way through the intro. And since you already clicked the developer's commentary, I'm glad to tell you that we actually convinced Rufus to come over to our studio. Hello, Rufus!
Hey, Pokey, great to be here.
Yeah, this screen must really be a trip down nostalgia lane for you. But as I said, let the players figure out where they ended up and what to do, so I'll ask you something completely different. You were voiced by Carrie Shale for this game. Do you think that he's a good choice for this very, very, very important task?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you'd ask. Well, first things first, I've known Carrie for quite some time. We're kind of friends. And I think he's okay with me saying this. In fact, you know, personally, I'm very fond of him. We've been through a lot. You know, we got to know each other when I returned from Algeria. I had some bad luck there. I don't want to go into it. And then we both rode that train in Switzerland. And again, don't want to go into that. But is he the right choice for the role? Yeah, he's great. I don't want to comment any further.
With a great role comes great responsibility, right? And great is just the right word for the challenge to interpret your work of a lifetime as a voice actor, isn't it?
Well, you know, Chaplin always dreamed about making a Napoleon film. Eventually he didn't, but as you can't actually represent Napoleon, only replace him. And this situation is quite similar.
Beleza, vamos lá. Kit de primeiros socorros.
Locked.
Fechado.
Tony must have the key.
Escova de dentes, tá na lista.
Whoa!
Vai fugir, é?
What? The toothbrush bailed out on me. Guess I should have kept it in a more germ-free environment.
O que a gente tem no armário? Cortador de parafuso. Ó a escova aqui, fujona. Detergente. Banheiro. Tem alguma coisa no banheiro? Tem um plano aqui no banheiro. É, nada pra fazer no banheiro. Fecha a porta. Fecha isso daí também.
Another note from Tony. What's she complaining about now? Will you please clean the bathroom for once? Yeah, right, in her dreams.
Eu vou pegar essa escova.
Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Oh, crap. I need a better plan to catch it. It's mocking me. Yeah? Well, just you wait.
Sala da Tony.
Ah!
Uma guilhotina na sala dela.
Whoa, what's that?
Ou melhor, o quarto dela.
A guillotine so I won't enter her room? Whoa, that girl has issues. I honestly wonder why we were ever together. At all. Stay out of my room. You have no business in there anymore. Who does Tony think she is? I've got better things to do than rummage through her drawers.
Pra trás da casa ou descer agora? Olha o que tem aqui embaixo. Panela. Garfo. Mais anotações.
Do the dishes already. They won't do themselves. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll take that chance. What gnat's piss?
Água pouquinho nojenta.
You scoffed all the food yet again, and I keep finding your crap in the fridge. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? I don't
Eu não
understand
sei
the
como é que a
question.
Tony ainda suporta ele morando junto com ela. Eles já tiveram uma relação, um relacionamento, não tem mais, e ele continua morando na casa dela. Pegamos uma meia.
I'll have a quick look. See if I can find something useful in the pockets. Hey, there really was something in there. A sock. Cool.
Tá, o que eu tenho? Pera, meia eu já não tinha? Eu pego uma. Ah, aqui. Duas meias.
Well, those are 2 socks, all right. But I need a pair. I don't want to show up in Elysium dressed like an idiot.
Tá, eu peguei um desentupidor. Será que eu consigo? Ah, pera, tem um recadinho aqui também.
You're not supposed to eat on the sofa. I keep finding leftovers in it. Huh? Well, isn't that a good thing? Ooh, cold.
Nada no forno, cactos também não. Eu não lembro o que eu preciso fazer pra conseguir catar a escova. Ah, ele não usa.
Nothing that needs plunger treatment, I'm afraid. Yeah, too bad. Wielding the plunger is my favorite pastime.
Vamos sair agora. O que tem lá
No,
fora?
I haven't finished packing yet.
Ah! Tentando fazer as coisas por aqui antes.
No, I haven't finished packing yet.
Tá, deixa eu fazer o seguinte então. Eu vou colocar isso daqui aqui. Pegar uma aguinha limpinha. Quangdin, meu nobre, você rolou 20 no dado de 20. Você encontrou uma mala cheia de bijuterias muito preciosas no lixão. Todo mundo está cobiçando as suas bijuterias. E, dentre elas, uma garrafa de água limpa. E você tem um desafio liberado. Apesar de que vai ser um pouquinho difícil. Desafios
I may not be an
em
expert,
point and click.
but I'm sure I need a hot wash. Too bad there's no boiling water. I may not be an expert, but I'm sure...
Mesma coisa. Ih, apertei ESC sem querer. Tá, eu preciso acender esse forno. Com o que eu vou acender um forno? Com maçarico! Claro!
I need something flammable to start the fire.
Já sei, papéis.
In you go! Ouch! Damn it! That's hot!
Agora, se eu tacar essa meia aqui.
I may not be an expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash. But something's still missing.
Tá, o que falta? Detergente. Agora eu posso lavar a meia. Qual delas
I
que
may
tá
not be an
suja?
expert, but I'm sure I need a hot wash.
Talvez tenha que colocar as duas. Faço tanto que falar sobre o jogo. Você nunca viu, né?
Ouch! Damn it! That's hot!
Tá.
And Tony keeps complaining that I don't do enough housework.
É que você não viu ele inteiro. Ou viu ele inteiro?
All I need now... All that's missing is a bolt.
Garfo, talvez?
Whoa, look at that! The sock changed color. Who would have thought it?
E quem diria que o
Where's the
garfo
other
seria
one?
pra mudar a cor
Clear
da meia?
case of subtractive color mixing.
Ouch! Damn it! That's hot!
Tá, eu preciso apagar o fogo. Como que eu vou apagar o fogo? Ah não, já tem a meia. Tem uma meia. Não era pra ser um par? Ah, sei lá. Vamos lá. Meia.
I should find the matching sock first. I don't want to show up in Elysium dressed like an idiot.
Tá bom.
Bolt
Alicate
cutter, for whatever
colocada.
reason. Check.
Escova, provisões e meias. Falta uma meia. Você quer com
I won't have a
provisões? Não.
use for this junk once I'm in Elysium. I should stick to the list.
Onde é que eu vou achar outra meia? Mais provisões.
Nothing that needs plunger treatment, I'm afraid. Yeah, too bad. Wielding the plunger is my favorite pastime.
Será que isso aqui vai dar
I think I
certo?
can find a better place for used oil. The fresh water supply, for instance. Yes. Huh. Not a chance. The handle is missing and I can't get my fingers into the cracks. It can't be opened since the handle's gone. Tony was pissed off, but I needed it to secure the door of my matter transporter. I mean, the device was unstable enough without flies going in and out.
Ah, tem umas migalhas aqui do sofá.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there. But without something to put them into, I'm not collecting them. The good old sofa. Too bad I can't fit it into my escape pod. I've had the
Olha,
most
essas coisas aí,
amazing
ô,
ideas
caramba.
sitting here. Plus,
Meus
you
que
can
não
always
são
find
ervilhas
leftovers
velhas. Você precisa de provisões.
in. It already has plenty of oils. I think I can find...
Na pia, vai.
Let's get rid of this thing.
É, na pia vai. Agora eu tenho um pote para colocar as provisões.
Seems there are still some wasabi peas in there.
Beleza, eu tenho as provisões.
I guess these will make good provisions for the journey.
Provisões tenho. Falta um pé de meia.
Nope. The corner once was a good hiding place, but that's the first place Tony will look.
Será que eu consigo usar isso aqui para abrir o armário? Consigo. Toca de rato. Eu vou achar
Ouch!
uma ratoeira. A ratoeira eu vou usar para pegar a escova.
Nah, I don't think this will work without the right bait.
Eu preciso de uma isca. O que eu posso usar de isca? Ervilhas?
Now the little bugger's in for a surprise.
Ainda tenho ervilhas.
Come on, brushy, brushy, brushy. Come to Papa. Ha! Gotcha!
Eu peguei a escova
Gotcha.
com uma
I'll
ratoeira.
make you suffer
Tá
the next
bom.
time I brush my
Vou
teeth.
aceitar. Provisões, escova, falta um pé de meia. Se eu fosse o outro pé de meia, onde eu estaria? E o que eu tenho pra pegar? Não tem nada, na verdade, agora pra poder pegar o outro pé de meia. Então, será que ele tá mocado por aí? Não, pior que tinha... Eu coloquei 2 pés de meia aqui e virou 1. Então tem um pé de meia mocado por aí em algum lugar. Vamos lá. Provisões.
Provisions? Check.
Escova.
Toothbrush? Check.
Telescópio, não tem nada. Tem alguma coisa mocada por aqui? Almofada?
What's
Ah,
this?
tá aqui outro pé de
A
meia.
sock? That explains why I've had such cheesy dreams.
Par de meias, check.
Socks? Check. Ha! Seems like I've packed everything. Oh, I can't close it anymore. Oh, seems like I've got to unpack something. But what?
O que eu vou tirar daqui?
I'll never be able to
Alicate.
close the suitcase with a monster like that in there. I mean, I won't need a bolt cutter where I'm going. I wonder why it was on the list in the first place. Now it fits. Packed and ready to go.
Quer ver que ele vai dar falta do alicate?
I think I just strained something.
Hey, Rufus, you should save your energy for the unavoidable drop into the abyss.
Yeah, thanks, Wenzel. You can save your sarcasm for someone less well-prepared than me. This time, I took everything into account. It'll be a stroll in the park.
Ah, That's what you said last time. It took us days to remove the cactus spikes from your butt, remember?
That's all toxic runoff under the bridge. This time everything will work out. And when finally an Elysian orbit pixie massages my back, I'll ask her to pause for a minute so I can laugh about you.
Whatever. But say, can I have your stuff when you're gone?
Yeah, sure, help yourself.
As if anything on this dump is valuable.
It's time for me to leave all this behind.
Great. I hope you remembered to calibrate the harpoon.
I'll do that later, after I've stored everything in the pod.
Well, then hurry up. Well, you know that the Organon are always on time.
Organon, se eu não me engano, é um trenzinho que passa aqui nesses trilhos. Ele quer ser disparado pra um deles, que vai pra Elysium, que é o lugar que eles acreditam ser um paraíso.
I'll have to load the suitcase first. I want to be better prepared this time.
Tá, deixa eu
There.
carregar a mala lá
Now
primeiro.
where shall I put it? There's no room there. The storage space is closed. Oh, I really want... There. And now?
Tá, eu tirei a bateria.
There we go.
Não vou usar a bateria pra nada, eu acho.
I'll have to prepare the escape pod first. I want to be better prepared this time. I'll have to prepare the escape pod first. I want to...
Tá, onde é que eu ponho com essa bateria?
I just got that from... And a sensor. My master. I've been working on this for so long. It must have been since Monday.
Coloca essa bateria em algum lugar, talvez? Não.
If I remove the seat, it might just fit, but how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit? No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
Tá, parafusado? Vou pegar essa chave inglesa aqui. E agora a gente tira esse assento daqui.
I might be able to do without this.
Coloco isso daqui
But how's
ali.
it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit?
Eu nem sabia que ia ser a série. Gente, pra quem tá boiando, a Anya é super fã de Fallen. Ela tá falando pra mim que ela viu o trailer da série de Fallen e ela tá tão decepcionada quanto foi o filme.
But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit? But how's it going to be attached? And more important... There's nothing that needs to... There's nothing that needs... There's nothing that needs to be screwed. But how's it going to... And more importantly... This isn't much use now. This isn't much use now.
Tá, o que falta eu fazer por aqui?
I'll have to prepare the escape pod first. I want to be better prepared this time.
Tá, eu tenho que terminar de preparar isso daqui, mas eu tenho que ver onde é que eu vou deixar essa bateria. A placa base ele não mexe.
But how's it going to be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit?
Tem mais alguma coisa pra eu pegar por aqui? Não. Wenzel. Ah, talvez eu tivesse que só fechar a portinha ali.
I'll have to prepare the... I want to be...
Não, não tá pronto ainda.
And I've been working... It must have been since...
Essa bateria vai aonde?
But how's it going to be? And more important... But how's it... And more...
Eu já tirei o banco, nem tem mais onde ele sentar. Senta em cima da bateria, ué.
I'd rather not. No. No. I just got...
Onde que eu vou enfiar essa bateria?
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
Any signs of the Organon yet?
No, but they'll be here. The Organon are always on time. It's no accident that we set the town hall clock by them.
See you later, Wenzel. You've always been a loyal companion, my friend, my helper, my sidekick.
I was your sidekick? I always thought you were my sidekick.
What? Do you also think there are boundless riches in Elysium?
Don't know. I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah, but I will have so much more. Aw, poor Wenzel. About the plan.
Are there any problems?
Problems? No. The plan is perfect. But... where shall I put the battery?
Couldn't you have thought of building a compartment or something before?
I had other things on my mind, okay?
You slept through the whole afternoon while I assembled the telescope.
Well, I have to feel rested when I get to Elysium.
Of course you have. Anything else?
Now, what happens when I've got the pod ready?
We wait for the Organon cruiser. As soon as it's here, you light the fuse and jump into the cockpit. You have calibrated the harpoon, right?
Not yet, but there'll be plenty of time for that.
If you say so.
All right. Pack, calibrate, light fuse, and... I'll launch myself into the upper spheres!
Well, at least there's a chance that the magnet will hit the cruiser, but...
No buts. This time, everything will work. I'll show you. I'll
Minhas
show
dúvidas que isso
everybody.
It
funcionará.
will be a spectacle.
Não,
No
eu sei os
doubt.
capítulos
Any other
de frente,
problems?
né? Eu sei o que acontece.
No problems. Why?
Of course not. Of course. How could I ever think such a thing?
I'll go back.
You better do that. You haven't got much time left.
Onde é que eu vou enfiar essa bateria?
But how's it gonna... And more... There's nothing that needs to be... This isn't much use now.
Deixa a bateria de pendurado, não tem onde
But
colocar
how's
ela.
it gonna be attached? And more importantly, where shall I sit?
Acho que eu acho que é ali mesmo. Mas por que eu vou fixar ela?
This isn't much use. Never! My inventory, and Tony... This isn't much... Yeah, there are loose nuts, but that's okay.
Tá, vamos pensar. Se eu fosse a bateria, aonde eu seria colocada? Tem que ser colocada ali dentro, mas como, com o que? A única coisa que eu tenho aqui é a placa base. Você precisa de alguma coisa para atar a bateria na placa base. O que? O que tá faltando? Eu consigo entrar lá e pegar mais alguma coisa? clicar pra entrar aqui e pegar mais coisas.
Tony must...
Será que tem mais alguma coisa que eu possa mergulhar aqui na panela?
The drinking water is so brackish that things get cleaner by not washing them. I don't like clean tools. They always give the impression that I haven't worked hard enough.
Se eu desparafusar alguma coisa.
Yeah,
daí.
there are loose nuts.
Aqui,
I can't do that to the mouth.
na pia.
I don't like...
Consigo sair.
No problem. Oh, crap. It's screwed tight.
Ah, já sei. Eu vou pegar a caixa de correio e usar ela lá. Dá pra passar pra lá?
Hello, Hannock.
Hey,
Acho que
well,
ainda não.
Rufus.
I'm really terrible with names.
Is the tunnel closed again?
Yes, we had another collapse in Sector 7.
Another junk slide? All this trash is really driving me nuts. I'm glad I'll be gone for good soon.
Are you?
You bet.
Well, I only know you won't be leaving through this tunnel.
Did you see Tony anywhere?
Tony?
Big, angry, breathes fire. My former girlfriend.
Tony! Well, I guess she's down in her store, working, like everybody else, except you.
I'll finally leave this junk heap of a planet.
Oh, yeah. Another one of your brilliant plans?
This time, it's absolutely foolproof.
Yeah, that's
Buscando
right.
cebolinha.
You being a fool.
A prova de falhas.
But I reckon you running around here has got nothing to do with any other problem.
No, it hasn't.
Well, good for you.
I'll write you a postcard from Elysium.
You go ahead and do that.
Vou tocar a campainha. Não funciona. Tá, eu tenho tudo que eu preciso agora, eu acho. Vamos ver, essa caixa de correio dá pra ponhocar ali? Eu acredito que sim.
Ha! There you go.
Agora a bateria vai ali.
Ha! There you go. There. The capsule is ready. Now, all I have to do is calibrate the harpoon.
Oh, não. Ah, ele não tem um planejamento aqui. Deixa eu salvar. Pronto, tá salvo. E aí, meu querido, como é que está ali, meu nobre?
There. Too bad the two directions of the control stick are blocked, but who needs those anyway? The main thing is that the crosshairs are right on the tracks. And then, I'm gone. Ha! This'll be a walk in the park.
Onde é que eu preciso mirar? Mais pra cima, eu acho. Pera aí. Tem que mirar aqui, se não me engano. Perfeito.
I did it! Now, I'll just light the fuse and boom! Well, that should be it.
Spoiler do
Stand by, Wenzel.
personagem.
Ah!
Ele é bem mais sobre controle do que porradeiro.
Hello.
Interessante.
Tony, why are you sneaking around like that?
This is still my house, remember? Well, it's not as obvious now since someone stole my mailbox. Oh, that reminds me. I'm supposed to give you this letter.
A letter?
Rufus, it's almost time.
Yes, I know. Sorry, Tony, but it's over. Once the fuse is lit, I'll be gone for good.
Ela vai ficar
If
só
only that was
observando.
true.
I bet now you're sorry about some of the things you said.
That's right. Starting with, you can stay with me.
There's nothing you could say to prevent me from going.
What a stroke of luck. That means I can't say anything wrong.
No, it's too late. You can beg all you want, but I won't take you along with me.
Can I have that in writing?
Why are you here? Are you still hoping for a miracle?
It would be a miracle if you finally disappeared for real. But in case it doesn't work out again, I'll at least have the satisfaction of seeing you injure yourself.
This is the final goodbye.
It's too early to jump for joy, I fear.
I'm leaving. For good.
I gave up hope of that a long time ago.
Beleza, agora é só acender o fusível.
Now is when it counts. Hullabaloo.
E claro, vai dar muito certo.
Ah, well, maybe I should read the letter. Dear Mr. Yeah. We're happy to inform you, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point, will ya? Unfortunately, the delivery of your screws will be delayed for... Please find enclosed a voucher for a pack of rivets. We apologize for any inconvenience this might have caused. Sincerely
Ele não tem
yours.
uns parafusos que
Just a
devia estar
second.
parafusar o bagulho. É um jeito de se viajar. Acho que é só por isso que ela continua com ele ainda. Pra tirar um pouquinho de sarro. Um pouquinho de diversão na vida. Bem, ele conseguiu chegar lá de certa forma, né? Vai, se enrola mais. A mala veio junto, sério?
What a maneuver. Hey, my suitcase is here too. It must have got entangled in the chain. Just like I planned.
O incrível é que ele realmente conseguiu chegar aqui no bagulho. Provisões, meias. Pega a escova. Não vai pegar a escova? Quer ver que ele vai dar falta do alicate?
Ugh, I'm getting dirt between my teeth already. Ugh, I better leave it closed for now.
Pega a escova pra limpar os dentes, não pega, né?
A well-oiled gearbox.
Só colocar essas meias aqui.
It already has plenty of oil stains.
E essa escotilha?
Ouch! The wire's cutting into my flesh. I need, well, something like,
Luvas?
has anyone here got a bolt cutter?
O alicate que ele deixou pra trás. Pera, eu consigo fazer alguma coisa pra jogar até ali?
I'll save my telekinetic. Not a chance. I bust my butt to get this stuff out of the sofa cracks. I haven't worked that hard for food in years.
Então se você pegar essa escova ali, mas não pega a escova. Como é que eu posso interagir aqui? Não há nada. Eu tenho que dar um jeito
I'll
de
save my
apertar esses
telekinetic
botões ali.
powers for later. I'll save my telekinetic powers for later.
Tá, eu não tô tentando usar telecinese. É pra você tacar uma ervilha. Tudo bem. E aqui?
It already has... Why? Those are still good. You don't play unless it's...
Ah, aquele de verdade ele coloca.
Hey! Aggressive little bugger. Yeah, as long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it.
Preciso de alguma coisa pra pegar esse braço.
Bugger. Yeah, as long as it's active, I'll never be able to grab it.
O que eu posso fazer pra desativar ele? Mais ervilha? Não.
Hey! The arm is... I guess someone has to...
Com dúvida, a gente vai jogar até que level a campanha?
There's a flood of...
Não sei, até o level que durar, pra ser bem sincero. Vamos ver o quanto a gente vai conseguir levar pra frente a campanha, o nível que vai ser necessário vocês estarem pra chegar onde a gente conseguir chegar. O quanto durar, vai. Se a gente conseguir levar até o nível 20, vai até o nível 20.
The arm is removing the nuts from the gearbox. Well, look at those shiny little teeth.
Vou pegar esses bracinhos.
The arm is... I guess someone has to do it. As long as the hatch is closed, I can't...
Ah, peraí, já sei. Eu cravo as engrenagens e cravo a escotilha. Agora eu consigo abrir a escotilha e o braço não tá se mexendo, olha só. Ah, ele não pega a meia de volta?
I'll save my telekinetic power. Ha! Ha ha ha! I am the wasabi pea in the gearbox of the Organon. I'll save my telekinetic... I'll save my...
Lá lá, olha quem chegou.
This is unbelievable. This is just impossible. I think I'm getting dizzy.
Are you suffering from vertigo, Miss Gold? You should have stayed in your cabin. It was foolish of you to go against my orders.
What's going on here, Bailiff? Did you know about all this? Just a minute. All of you knew about this, right? The whole Organon is involved in this? Did you really think you could just keep it a secret? Wait until Cletus hears about this.
But you won't be telling him anything about it. You will be a good girl and wait here until the Prime Controller arrives.
And then? What then? I am an Elysian, not one of his office clerks. How does he plan to assure my silence?
Just you wait, Ms. Gold. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Holy smoke! A real Orbit Pixie! I bet she'll be pretty thankful once I've rescued her from the clutches of the Dark Exchequer. Let's go! Rufus to the rescue!
Tá, agora eu tenho que resgatar a Gol. E ele vai se apaixonar por ela, que é engraçado. É, eles estão no verde.
Take that!
No, don't! Ah!
What's that? Ah!
E acabou indo nela.
Oops, guess that was the wrong lever.
You damned fool! How dare you mess with the plans of the organon? Men, throw him overboard!
Ih, fiz caquinha. Eu puxei a verde,
You
era pra
need
ter
to catch
puxado a
me
azul.
first, but I'm much too fast for you, see? First I'm here, and now I'm gone. Here, gone.
Mas acho que mesmo que eu tivesse ficado na música certa ia dar errado. Eu nem reparei, cara, nas cores ali. Só na posição.
Ouch. I was so close. But no, the minute I see a beautiful damsel in distress, wham! Well, I guess that's just who I am. I'm simply a die-hard do-gooder.
Tá, quais são os planos agora? Aqui mostra o plano. Aqui que eu tenho o plano. Era pegar a mala, encher a mala. Aqui falhou. Deu certo aqui. Fez uns contratempos. Salvar a gol. Tá, onde é que eu tô no plano? Não deu pra ir direto. Tá, passou pra salvar a gol. Planejar um novo plano pra chegar. Elysium. Encontrar a gol e planejar um novo plano. Tá. Onde está a gol?
You have to be age 6 or older to use this device. Oh, how boring is that? What's going on here? I haven't seen such a crowd in front of the town hall since the mayor wanted to introduce a tax on the lack of political commitment.
Eu consigo entrar ali agora? Acho que ainda não. Ah, dá pra entrar sim.
Please form a line, people. Draw a waiting...
Draw a waiting number, and the mayor will see you in a short while.
What's going on here? Did someone refill the peanut jar?
A girl fell from the sky. They say she's a real beauty. The mayor is about to decide who's going to give her shelter.
Yeah? Well, I doubt he'll have a hard time to decide once he's heard my story. I saved that girl from the dark exchequer. I am responsible for her.
Nice try, buddy. But I've made up a good story, too. Mine even has a dragon in it. So move to the back of the line and draw a number like everyone else.
Todo mundo já sabe dela, da garota que caiu do céu.
I hate lines.
E querem pegar o número na fila pra tentar ser o vencedor e abrigar ela na casa.
66. Almost my lucky number.
Número 66. Tá em qual número agora?
The post office will be open o'clock? O'clock? What o'clock? There's something missing here.
Sim, o horário.
Hello, Lottie.
You too.
You too? Dear me, what a day.
Where's the girl from Elysium?
Princess Sugar...
Yeah, Princess Sugarbottom? Oh, she's lying around in the assembly hall. Of course, I knew you came because of her. It's always the same. Always the same. A beautiful young girl in a tight jumpsuit falls from the sky heavily injured. And immediately, everyone's falling over themselves to help her. Hussy! Hussy!
I want to see the mayor.
Everyone...
Everyone does. Take a number and wait your turn.
Qual que é o número que tá agora?
I officially want to deregister my residence here on Deponia.
Although a lot of people will be glad to hear that. Me, for instance.
That won't be possible today!
The mayor is pretty busy at the moment.
Can you make an exception and let me in before the others?
It's your turn when you...
Your number comes up!
No exceptions.
Not even for me?
Especially not for you!
But the line isn't moving at all. Who's next anyway?
Number 62. I think that's
62.
Wenzel.
E eu sou
Wenzel
66.
is also applying?
Wenzel.
But Wenzel isn't even here.
Well, it's his turn. Wenzel is up next.
No exceptions!
Is it my turn already?
No. Number 62 is still up!
Wenzel.
Wenzel, exactly!
Is it my turn already?
No.
When?
What?
Is it? When? Is it? When? Is it? When?
Acho que não tem nenhuma conquista. Se tem, eu já devo
I'll
ter pego.
skedaddle.
Don't let the door hit you.
Goal! I have to talk to her. She's gotta know who her savior is.
Minha mala ali.
Rufus, do you have to snoop around here?
Hi, Inspector Gizmo.
That's Dr. Gizmo. As you know, I hold all 3 positions in this emergency station, and right now, I'm a doctor. And as a doctor, I have the right to ask, why are you bothering my patient?
She's an acquaintance of mine. I wanted to see how she's doing. Her name is Gold.
So, the Elysian is an acquaintance of yours, eh? Very funny. Well, as long as your lacking sense of reality doesn't keep me from doing my job, knock yourself out. Look after your acquaintance, but make it snappy.
Preciso de alguma coisa pra fazer ela acordar, se não me engano. É um paspalhos.
That's enough.
What? Come on!
Enough daydreaming for today. My patient needs rest. Well, at least I guess that she needs rest. In order to know for sure, she would have to wake up first.
She's unconscious. What's wrong with her? What does she need?
To be more conscious, obviously. For further tests, she would have to be awake. Unfortunately, none of my remedies seem to work.
Well, how about some really strong coffee?
The coffee that can be of help here needs to be brewed.
Doesn't every coffee need to be brewed?
Yes, right, but...
Hey, not to worry, Dr. Gizmo. I have a plan.
Do the world a favor and spare us your plans, Rufus. Your wacky plans have never done anyone any good, except that the mayor granted me a larger file cabinet for patients' histories.
Tá, o plano agora é... Tá, encontrei a Gol. Um plano para preparar o estimulante definitivo. Cotovelo na fila. Eu tenho que passar a fila. Conversar com o Wenzel. Pegar a senha do Wenzel. Falar com o prefeito. O jeito de acordar a Gol. Misericórdia. Tá. Onde é que eu vou comprar um estimulante? Pela imagem, ele é parecer um cafezinho. Tá, o que tem aqui? Uma caixa de
The
papelão.
balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for. And why my face is on some of them.
Tá, balões. Bom, bom. Dá pra encher e fazer alguma coisa com eles. Tapar uma vista de alguém. A visão. Tá, estimulante e Wenzel. Se dá pra pegar coisa aqui, eu pego. Peguei o imã, peguei os ímãs e os papéis continuam grudados. Olha que lindo.
Where's the girl now?
Doctor,
they said
I hope
so do.
Nice hats. Did I miss a trend or something?
The roofers switched to making hats, because it hasn't rained for months.
I see. And I'm sure the trousers are from the guy who used to make tarps, right?
Hey, my wife made them for me.
Well, thanks for nothing. I'll skedaddle.
Tá, eu acho que tem, se não me engano, tem alguma coisa com os chapéus deles. O que era? Os chapéus deles não parecem as casas aqui? Tipo, é essa. Qual que é a outra? Pera aí, deixa eu entrar ali de novo. Ó, é um catavento, um fone e uma picareta. Ó, temos aqui um catavento, um fone e o chapéu de picareta. Tá onde? Qual a loja da Tony? Vamos lá dar um olho pra ela.
Looks like Tony's in her store. If I go in now, her taunting remarks will shower down on me like a hailstorm. Ah, well, what the heck. Let's get this over with.
Well, 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 look who's back. If it isn't Evel Knievel, the man who defied gravity, the conqueror of the sky, the wind jockey, the traveler on his way to the upper spheres. And yet, here he stands, right in front of me. Who'd have thought?
Believe it or not, this time I really made it. I was on board an Organon cruiser. Its destination, Elysium.
And then the longing for me became too much to bear.
I had to choose a life of eternal bliss, which means far away from you, or saving a beautiful Elysian girl from a horrible death.
Yeah, right. Rufus is doing a selfless deed. I would love to laugh, but my belly's still aching from when you were dragged through the junk.
I'll show you. I'll wake the girl, and she'll take me to Elysium, and then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry.
Dormi, Marquinho. Ok, fica aqui, tá mais fresco pra você. Fica aí mais um pouco. Depois eu te coloco pra dormir.
How's business?
Like, when did that interest you ever?
Who says I take an interest? I'm just being extremely polite.
First and foremost, you have an extremely distorted view of yourself.
Oh, that's because my reflection in the mirror is so blindingly bright.
Ugh!
Why so cranky?
Why? You have destroyed my mailbox, devastated my backyard, gobbled down all my food supplies, and if I find out that the disappearance of my favorite pair of boots is connected in any way to the construction of your ridiculous escape pod, may God have mercy on your soul.
I had to carry the black powder in some kind of vessel, didn't I?
What?
Nothing. I'd like to buy something.
With what? Or did you get a job recently that I don't know anything about?
I'll pay you back. Really.
Oh!
I wanted to say goodbye before I leave this dump.
New escape plans, have we? You are deluded. You'll never get out of here. Never, ever, ever. And that means I'll have you on my back for the rest of my life.
What are those vouchers?
They're gift vouchers. You hand them in at the post office, and they deliver the merchandise.
Cool. I'll take them.
Hey, hands off!
What?
They don't come free.
I thought they were gift vouchers.
Ugh!
The first aid cabinet is locked.
What? Did you injure yourself again?
Not yet.
Too bad. You know what? Tell me when you have. I'll have a good long laugh, and then I'll give you the key.
Tá, eu tenho que me machucar pra ganhar a chave do coisa lá. Provavelmente eu vou precisar.
I've got to go.
I've been saying that for years, but here you still are.
Weights, anchors, metal boots, hooks, all the things you need if you want to stay moored forever.
Moedor, vou usar pra alguma coisa, provavelmente. Não tem nada pra catar aqui, né? Não. Gancho.
Hands off my stuff.
What? I'm just browsing.
Browsing is what paying customers do. What you mean is driving me nuts.
Tá, preciso de algum método pra apagar ela. Como? Eu ainda não sei. Casa da Tony. Ah, vamos lá falar com o Enzo. Tentar pegar o lugar dele da fila.
This is Wenzel's house. He'll be flabbergasted when he hears about my newest adventure. I bet he'll be pretty disgruntled because he decided not to come with me. He'll start shaking and get crying fits. Why am I not as cool and daring as you, Rufus? I also want to experience such great excitement. But deep down in his heart, he knows that he just isn't cut out for this. He'll get seriously depressed. Oh boy, I really hope he's home. Wenzel!
Hey, Rufus. Back already? That was really fast this time.
Yeah. This time, I almost made it. Unfortunately, like so often, my human kindness got in my own way.
Of course. That darn human kindness of yours. It's always getting into your way, right?
Indeed.
You never get anything done anymore.
Well, there are just too many humans.
They should all be
drowned in the Red Rust Sea. Exactly.
That darn human kindness. By the way, thanks for all your stuff.
What? Wait, isn't that my chest?
Well, you said I could have your stuff if your plan works out.
But...
And your plan did work out. You just said so yourself, didn't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's settled then.
Have you heard about that woman from Elysium?
Who hasn't? This wouldn't have anything to do with you, by any chance.
Hey, you know me. Wherever there's a woman that needs rescuing, I'm there.
You're right. There really does seem to be a connection.
I was there when the girl fell from the sky.
It's all right. I'm sure it was just an accident.
No, you're getting this all wrong. I saved her.
Of course you did.
Don't you want to go to the town hall?
To apply for giving shelter to the Elysian
muito
woman?
bem, né?
The thought has crossed my mind. I even got a waiting number. But then I thought, what have I got to offer?
Yeah, nothing.
If I were rich or found a water vein, I might have a chance. But like this.
By the way, you're holding up the line.
So what? As long as I haven't found a water vein, I don't even have to show up.
Tá, achar veio d'água.
How the hell did you manage to open the trunk?
Well, all you have to do is disengage the child-proof lock. But the only thing in there was this weird stick.
That's my father's divining rod.
You think so? Legend has it that it always brought him luck. He found the water vein Kuvak's built on with this very rod.
Yeah? Well, if my father really always had that much luck, then why didn't he manage to take me along when he left Deponia?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Hey, maybe you can find water with the divining rod.
And where, pray tell, would I start to look? In my basement? I should say that's highly improbable.
Later.
Exactly.
Procurar no porão dele, talvez.
Don't even think about it, Rufus. It's mine now.
But it's a family heirloom.
So, a gift is a gift. Boy, I can hardly wait to give it a try. Maybe I can find a well somewhere near. And once I'm rich...
We'll split 50-50.
I might lend you the rod for a couple of hours.
Tá, planos. Faz o acreditar que há uma veia de água em seu porão. Tá. Como que a gente vai fazer isso? Tem alguma coisa para pegar por aqui? Não. Algo por aqui. Esponja. Tem um forno. Não tem nada para fazer nesse forno por enquanto. Esses balões aqui, vai aqui?
It tasted of window putty anyway. If only the balloons weren't sagging so miserably, like Wenzel.
Não. Não sair da casa do Wenzel. Deve ter mais alguma coisa lá fora. Tony, não... Reservatório de água. O que tem no reservatório de água?
Ah!
Dá uma voltinha e cai ali. Torneiro do reservatório. Uma aguinha um pouco suja. Na casa do Wenzel, talvez?
Wenzel has attached a protective cover to his chimney. What an egomaniac. Where am I supposed to practice spitting now? Wenzel has attached a protective cover to his chimney.
Tá, se eu fizer isso daqui vir pra cá, eu tenho que tirar a cobertura dali. Por isso eu acho que eu tenho que encher os balões. Deixa eu dar uma olhada no bico.
Hello, Hannock.
Oh, hey,
Rufus.
exactly.
Why aren't you working?
You mean, why am I doing just the same as you? Because some joker removed the magnets from the detonation plan, that's why.
Hey, I am very busy, actually. I've been
That
running around all
humans.
day, getting things done, and, picking stuff up, and things like that.
Well, how about you find some new magnets for our detonation plan?
Continue,
Then
humans.
we can finally continue work.
How exactly does that detonation plan of yours work?
Well, that's pretty exciting, actually.
Yeah, I doubt it.
The chief detonator uses magnets to mark the positions of the next 3 planned detonations. Then he rings a bell, and I give a signal to the miner who will on his part prepare the explosives in the mine shaft. And after that, we blow
Eu
the
tenho
thing
3
up.
ímãs, são 3
And then you start with the
explosões.
exciting part?
Eu tenho que explodir os
No,
locais certos.
that's it, actually.
Yeah, I knew it. What exactly are you guys doing down there?
What do you think? We are trash hunters. We search for useful trash. Most of the time, trash is just junk, and so pretty useless. For instance, I have a whole collection of car keys for cars that have been scrapped ages ago.
Maybe you have my key, too.
I don't know. What was your name again?
Wenzel.
Wenzel.
Let me think. Wenzel. Nope. I don't think I got your key.
Tony?
Tony.
Let me think. Tony. Nope. I don't think I got your key.
Rufus.
Let me think. Rufus. Nope. I don't think I
Você
got
tem
your
nenhuma
key.
chave?
Forget it.
Done. Anything else?
Is that your parrot?
Yes, we use it to detect dangerous fumes in the mine shaft.
Oh, what do you do when that happens?
We get a new parrot.
I see. Did you hear about the woman from Elysium?
Yes, but I really don't care. I already have a woman I can send into the mine shaft. It's too narrow in there for 2 women.
Love must be such a wonderful thing. Talk to you
tem mais
later.
nada aqui pra
See
mim.
you,
Rufus.
Exactly.
Tá, vamos colocar os ímãs aqui. Um era aqui, outro aqui. O terceiro, não sei qual é o chapéu, qual desse aqui representa o chapéu do terceiro. Não é. Vai ser na sorte. Vai que eu com isso daqui eu tiro eles lá da frente, né? Na verdade é exatamente isso que eu tenho que fazer. Eu vou tirar eles de lá com os ímãs. Vai ter a explosão e eles vão sair de lá. Onde é que eu ponho o outro? Eu ponho cá, nesse aqui, só pra ver o que acontece. Não teve nenhuma explosão, tem que ter algum sinal?
Ah, Rufus. I thought you're on your way to Elysium. Have you come back to pay your tab?
Oh, that. Oh, well, listen, Lonzo. I plan to do that, but constructing an escape vehicle costs a lot. And,
Don't worry, Rufus. No one here expected you to make it.
Great. Thanks, I guess.
Pra que isso vai servir? Não sei.
What's that supposed to be? Is Lonzo building a cactus press? Or a faster mixer? Impossible. He would surely have asked me to help.
Será que eu acerto bem no meio? Não dá pra usar ali agora.
Lonzo.
Yeah?
Long time no see, Lonzo.
Long time indeed.
Anything new?
Hey, you know how Kovac is. Nothing ever happens in Kovac.
Yep, without me, this place would be dead.
Well, without you, there would be fewer explosions. I know that much.
It must be pretty sad for all of you that I'll be gone soon.
It's almost unbearable. Almost.
How about a shot of that old worry begone?
Well, that depends. Will you ever pay me what you owe?
Of course. I just need to get some money first. But you know that I'm always true to my word.
If you find a new word that makes you look less like a fraud.
Well said, Lonzo. Well said. Did you hear about the stranger? The girl?
Yes, but I don't care. Don't tell me you want to start quarreling about her with all the other idiots.
Well, you know me. I'm always the first in line when...
Idiots are quarreling.
Yes.
Ele é o primeiro idiota da fila.
Do you have something that can give someone a real boost?
Since when are you ordering coffee? Did you break Tony's coffee machine again? How often do I have to tell you that you don't filter oil that way?
No, this is not about simple coffee. I need something that really, really gets you awake. A kind of ultimate pick-me-up. Lonzo, are you okay?
Tá, com ele que eu
Okay,
consigo o
just
bagulho
forget
lá,
I ever
então.
asked. I'm off.
No, wait a minute. I think I know exactly what you need.
Ele faz café com teclado. Eu tinha esquecido disso.
Oh boy, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Tá, o que eu preciso pro café?
Hey, wow. You have pipes, tanks, valves. It's a thing.
This is an espresso machine. But this is not just any old espresso machine. This is the mother of all espresso machines. I tuned it myself.
And you wound ribbons into its hair?
Indeed I did.
Okay, but one question remains. What exactly is this espresso?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure myself. I think it's a kind of highly concentrated coffee. The people of prehistoric times drank it.
Uh-huh. And then they forgot to switch the machine off. I see.
I built the compressor, following all the instructions that I found. Unfortunately, the pictures were pretty blurry, but I think I figured out what ingredients are needed. Take the recipe. It's right next to you on that bar stool. If you bring me these ingredients, we can start brewing. In the meantime, I'll have found my life insurance policy. I hope. Oh, I'm so excited!
What a scrawl.
Okay,
I need clear, reviving, and energy-rich water. The coffee powder must be black, stimulating, and made from hot beans. None of these things can be found in Kovac. Never mind, though. Being a master improviser, I bet I can find plenty of alternatives.
Tenho até medo dessas alternativas. Vamos ver um pouquinho melhor. Líquido revitalizante. Água rica em energia. Água limpa. Para fazer água. Eu preciso de feijão quente. Extraordinariamente estimulante. Pó preto. Café em pó. Isso tudo que vai ser para fazer o café em pó. E misturar na água. Tá. Tem mais alguma coisa para catar por aqui? Cortina. Catei. Lembrei para que eu vou usar essa cortina. Deixa eu ir lá fazer pegar um dos ingredientes que eu sei que eu preciso. Antes de ir pra lá.
Huh? What was that? Oh, the emergency station is opened again. Oh, that must mean I can choose the more daring options now. Gizmo isn't here. That means I can fiddle around with his occupation modes unnoticed.
Tá, aqui é a prisão.
I'll save my telekinetic power.
Não tem nada pra eu conseguir pegar de lá, talvez um dardo?
Although I'll never be able...
Não. Aqui é o médico. Prisão. Não, esse aqui é dentista. Eu acho que é dentista. Tem um que tá faltando aqui, que é o médico que tá lá agora. Que ele tá lá. Esse daqui é o dentista. Gasto rio. Isso daqui não é um gazélio? Talvez. Agora tem o bexiga.
No, one will do for now.
Ah, não dá pra pegar mais. Ah, não, esse aqui é o do bombeiro. Bombeiro, por que não tá... Não foi pro bombeiro? Ah, tá. Mais pra baixo. O que eu tenho pra catar no do bombeiro? Luvas. Ui! Olha, eu sei bem aqui. Bem onde eu precisava. Porque eu vou fazer o seguinte. Eu coloco essa plaquinha aqui.
Ah! Uh-huh! Brilliant idea, Rufus! What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it
Agora ele
works.
tá interessado na coisa. E eu vou deixar ele brabinho.
Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil. Or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes.
Eu preciso desses líquidos. Como é que eu pego eles agora? Que eu não lembro. Coloca de dentista.
And today, children, Uncle Rufus... And this is one way how not to do it.
Tá, não é com isso. Fez uma seringa.
The bull is enraged enough. Time for a rodeo. One more time. Locked. Huh. It can probably be opened from the inside.
Tá, pode ser aberto por dentro, tem que entrar ali. Porta o caminhão.
Oh, great. The rust bucket's dead, but the lock is still working.
O cara lá, ele não tinha uma coleção de chaves de carro? De quem que é isso daqui? Ele deve ter a chave.
The windshield is encrusted with dirt. Oh, there's a sign behind it. Maybe the name of the driver? Sure, Puff. That could spell anything.
Tá, pera aí. Ah, acabei de ver o chapéu do cara lá. Era esse aqui, o chapéu do outro. Deixa eu mudar os ímãs. Aqui.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
Ó, alertou o sinal dos 3 ali.
Hello again.
Hey,
Rufus.
Essa câmera tá boa ali, não tá atrapalhando nada, né? Oh, Pera aí, quer saber? Deixa eu fazer o seguinte. Vou deixar ela aqui embaixo.
About my key again.
Again? Well, if you insist. What was your name again?
Não dá, não tá o nome
Forget
aqui.
it.
Tem que limpar lá primeiro.
Do you have any idea where I can get water that's rich with energy?
Very often we find batteries in the junk. Those are always filled with some kind of liquid. We call it battery soda because it's got that fizz when it touches the tongue. Is that what you mean?
Isso não é não é ácido. Dependendo da bateria, ácido sulfúrico.
See you,
Rufus?
Exactly.
Refrigerante de bateria, nossa. O triozinho não tá mais aqui, só que eu preciso agora do outro lá. Aqui.
Huh. This could keep the chimney's cover open. Too bad balloons always rise.
Tá, eu preciso de um tipo de barbante. Os balões sempre sobem. Onde eu vou conseguir? Tem mais alguma coisa no beco? Acho que não. Dá pra eu descer aqui? Não ainda. A esponja, eu consigo usar pra limpar aqui?
Well, this alone won't do for mopping. I also need, well, to be in the mood. And soap.
Já sei. Dois cliques ele vai rápido. Sempre muito melhor. Opa, pimenta. Eu preciso disso aqui.
Ouch! Hot.
Eu tenho luvas para pegar a pimenta. E ainda está aqui.
I don't like the direction this is taking at all.
Esponja molhada, check. Onde é que era? Ali.
Is this really necessary?
Oh. Sim, limpa aí.
The seats are covered in tasteless pink leatherette. A puppet is pirouetting in the corner, and on the driver's sign it says Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff.
Stupid name.
Tá bom. Vamos ver a chave do Sugar Puff.
Hello again.
Hey,
Sugar Puff.
Exactly.
About my key again.
Again? Well, if you insist. What was your name again?
Sugar Puff.
Sugar Puff? Maybe I found your key, Sugar Puff, but I need to be sure it really belongs to you. What's your favorite color?
Rosa.
Pink.
Pink, you say? That sounds about right. And, do you have a special hobby?
Tá, o que tinha lá naquele para-brisa? Era rosa e o que mais?
I love the ballet.
Bullseye! Then this must be your key. This must be your lucky day,
Tinha uma
Sugar
dançarina
Puff.
na...
Yeah, I'm so happy I could just explode.
Dentro do carro?
Really? I might have a one-time job for you down in the mine.
chave, conseguimos a chave. Ó, tinha uma dançarina ali. Capô tá aberto. Bateria.
Oh, I can't remove it. But how do I get access to the power that's harbored within them?
Uma furadeira.
I want the battery acid, and I have a dentist drill. That's almost too convenient. Ah! Ow! Yeah! Ow! I should take that. Ah! But not with bare
coisa pra
hands.
colocar, né? Tem um copo. Onde é que eu vou pegar um copo? Aqui no bar, talvez? Xícara.
The cup is still empty. Still being the operative word here.
Não. Meu querido, não tem um copo aí pra mim, não? Uma garrafa, qualquer coisa. Um pote.
It's all written. Just deal.
Okay. I'll be getting you.
Tá, já sei de tudo aí.
Hello.
Hello. Ah, I'm starving. I've eaten nothing but worms for days now.
Ignore him. My wife sometimes talks to herself when she's down there. He must have picked that up from her.
We can't meet anymore. Although my husband is almost deaf, his bird has quite good ears.
Tá, preciso de comida pro papagaio. Tem alguma coisa útil pra mim por aqui?
It's the last tree left. I hope it doesn't croak. I mean, where would I test my herbicides?
Chave da fechadura. Pera, a chave da fechadura tá ali dentro?
I'll save my handcuffs in a... That must overload. Crap. Locked. Distrust everywhere.
Tá, não tem nada pra poder abrir ali. Ah, eu posso pegar o capacete daqui.
It looked much lighter lying in that cupboard.
E aqui tem um extintor de incêndio.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
Se eu fizer o seguinte, colocar o capacete aqui no do bombeiro.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
Ele caiu ali. Eu peguei as algemas.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
Pra que eu vou usar algema? Vou tentar uma coisa aqui. E se eu sei que eu faço alguma coisa mais ou menos assim? Não, ele não trava ali. Deixa eu ver de novo meu plano. Falta estimulante e pó preto. Tá, falta muita coisa. Ah, dá pra descer no porão também.
If my impeccable sense of orientation doesn't fail me, I should be under the shower right now.
Tá, aqui não tem nada no momento. Peraí. Se eu jogar o balão aqui... O balão não travou lá. Eu preciso de alguma coisa pra travar o balão. Onde é que era o hélio? Aqui, né? Se eu colocar o gema ali.
Wenzel has attached a protective cover.
Não. Talvez tem mais alguma coisa aqui na prefeitura.
I've waited long enough now, for which I have plenty of time.
Eu acho que não tem nada aqui mais.
How peacefully she sleeps. This calls for extra strong coffee. Hey, goal! Goal! Wakey, wakey! Fast asleep.
Very good diagnosis, Doctor.
Oh, well, you know, it's just that I'm an expert in sleep. Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
Está esperando o vídeo dela, quero relatar uma emergência.
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
Fogo, roubo, estou com nas costas.
Fire! Impossible! My fire protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in fire protection sensors?
Yes, ever since you turned 8 years old, you little brat.
That was my last birthday with my dad. I got a cake. I think I even remember the fireworks.
I remember them too. Incredible how much you achieved with just 8 candles.
Robbery!
Impossible! My theft protection sensors would already have detected the emergency.
You have built-in theft protection sensors?
All emergency prevention tasks are united in one person, and that's me, as you very well know. A small village like Kuvak is just not big enough to have a doctor's practice, a fire department, and a police station separately. Or at least, that's what I thought. Ever since you turned 8, I'm not so sure about that anymore.
I have this unusual pain in my back.
You should rest in bed, at home, so get lost.
No emergency. My bad.
If you say so. It sounds too good to be true.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
Pra onde é que eu posso ir agora? Ali na torre eu não consigo fazer nada no momento.
That's not gonna flee.
Como é que eu vou prender o balão ali? Não tem nenhuma linha. Será que eu consigo mais alguma coisa ali na casa? Eu acho que não, eu peguei o que eu podia pegar por aqui. Pá. Eu tenho que pegar o que. Aí eu mexi aqui no kit. Esse pá que ficou alguma coisa aqui. Ó, tem um fogo aqui que não explodiu. Tem um maçarico. Temos um funil. explodir esse funil.
This reminds me of the fireworks last New Year's Eve. The plan with the balloons was just great. It was, just on the wrong day.
Ah, ele não vai pegar alicate, não. Tá, como é que eu vou prender o balão?
Wenzel has attached a... Wenzel has a...
Eu posso colocar ali.
Wenzel has... Wenzel has... Wenzel has... Burst.
Tá, eu explodi o balão. Não era nada daquele jeito ali. Deixa eu encher o outro. Cara, onde é que eu vou pegar o recipiente pros líquidos?
Hands off my stuff!
Tá, não dá vouchers, vamos ver.
Hey, stop it! What exactly are you trying to pull off?
I just thought it'd be good to take some of these mail order coupons with me. Then I can use them to send all my friends on Deponia some hooks and lead weights, obviously, just like it says on these vouchers.
Okay. First of all, you don't have any friends. You are a self-centered egomaniac who doesn't give a bleep about anybody apart from himself. Besides, what makes you think you could just walk in here and take things from my store?
Couldn't I just pay you later?
Pay me later? Pay me later? How the heck are you gonna pay me back, smartass? Or did you finally, after all these years, get a real job? Did you?
Well, not exactly, but...
Isn't it enough that I still let you live at my place? That I still feed you? And I guess you think you're thanking me by letting me get rid of all the junk and garbage you produce every day. Why am I still putting up with this? I mean, really, why do I still do it? It's not like we're still... Oh, this sucks! My blood pressure! I have to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out.
O pó dela tá até meio bagunçado depois de tudo isso.
Hands off.
All right, all right. Ah, ouch! Hey!
Tá, essa ela gostou.
Ouch! Look at that!
Oh, such a
Eu tinha
tiny
que aborrecer ela pouco pra
What a
conseguir
great
pegar os
pleasure.
olhos.
That is to say, wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please, I'm bleeding to death here.
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change.
Talvez assim. Perfeito. Vamos ali primeiro. Agora eu mando isso aqui pra cima. E enganchou lá.
This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be.
Ah, mas agora vai ser engraçado. Calma lá, calma lá, calma lá. Ih, travou ali. Deixa eu ir lá no Wenzel. Ué, não fica parado, escorrendo? Ou eu preciso de algum peso pra deixar lá?
Hey, Wenzel.
What's up?
Maybe you can help me organize a few things.
Again? You haven't even returned my lawnmower yet.
Oh, yes, the lawnmower. You'd better get a new one. The old one had lousy aerodynamics.
What is it this time?
Cortador de grão com uma péssima aerodinâmica. Eu tô me perguntando o que ele fez. Pó preto, água limpa.
I think
Teste.
let's what?
Eu vou tentar
Never a
conseguir por
big
conta
help.
própria.
Brilliant.
What?
You don't get it? Not a big help. Because you're small. Later.
Exactly.
Preciso de algum peso ali. Tá, o que mais que eu podia fazer agora? Ah, é, Tony. Kit primeiros socorros, agora que eu tenho a chave.
Locked. Tony must have the key.
Eu tenho um tranquilizante. Por que eu vou usar um tranquilizante?
I'll have to stick the...
Será que eu consigo usar aquilo dali pra pegar os outros bagulhos? Tipo aqui o ácido.
Maybe I can still use this. I'd better look for a different container.
Ah, eu preciso de outro recipiente.
The bull is enraged enough. Time for a rodeo. And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And this is one way how not to do it. And today, children, Uncle Rufus will show you how to draw blood from a full-grown bull. And, no.
Tá, tem a pimenta. Falta o resto. Que eu tenho uma leve noção de onde pegar. Aqui não vai ter nada.
Stop right there! Where do you think you're going?
I'll go to Elysium with gold.
In that case, you're in the wrong place. This door leads to the mayor's office, and access is
Strictly by numbers only! So draw a number or bugger off!
Tá.
Stop
Correios.
right there! The post
The post office is closed until further notice.
Until when?
Until the sign says, then it's open!
But there's no clock there.
Very observant. And now...
Get away from
Tá, eu preciso
that
de um
door!
relógio. Tá, eu tenho que dar um jeito aqui com o Wenzel. Mas como é que eu vou travar isso aqui? Vou deixar isso travado.
The crime rate has risen significantly over the past few years, since round about my 18th birthday. Luckily, there's been almost no juvenile delinquents since then.
Tá, o que eu posso usar como peso?
I don't need any more target practice. I'm ready for the throw of my life. Boy, it's attached firmly.
Tem mais alguma coisa aqui pra eu catar? Não tem. Isso aqui é pesado demais.
It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious. It's too heavy to lug around. Doesn't matter though, because I'm always cautious.
Travei agora.
I can't just go and incinerate the last tree. I mean, where would I test my herbicides?
Mas eu posso fazer aqui. Tem alguma coisa? Não, só a lavoura. Um jato de ácido que não para. Funil, eu consigo pegar o ácido? Vou fazer alguma coisa com esse funil?
That stuff looks pretty harmless. I think I can afford to lose a few drops. I'll have to stick the funnel into something else first. No way! An extreme chili needs an extreme fertilizer. It's hot enough. The crime rate has risen since roundabout. Luckily, the... Oh! Now I've gone and drilled my hand! Dumbass! That'll dull the blade. What if I have to perform open heart surgery?
Tá, vamos ver. Ali na loja da Tony não tem mais nada que eu possa fazer agora. Aqui também não. O que eu preciso aqui para os meus planos é conseguir pegar o coisa do Wenzel. Depois falar com o prefeito. Olha que eu tô no capítulo 1 ainda.
Never! My inventory could burn, and Tony is not...
Calma pra você que tava um pouquinho bravinha.
Can I offer you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not gonna fall for that. Not again.
Tá, não dá.
I said hands off.
Yeah, but you always say stuff. Take your feet off the table, don't let wild predators loose in the apartment, send medicine to Grandma. But I can't do everything at once. And look, You don't see my feet anywhere near a tabletop, do you?
Stay calm, Tony. Stay calm. Take a deep breath. I said hands up.
Yeah, but you take your feet. But I...
Take...
Dá pra irritar mais ela, será?
I said...
Yeah, take... But I can't do...
Não.
Stay calm. Take a deep... Hands up.
Não preciso mais de gancho. Moedor. Preciso de alguma coisa pra moer. Pimenta?
One whole chili? This is dull enough as it is.
Tá. Preciso das outras coisas pra moer.
Hello? I want to report a crime. Hello? Great, Inspector Gizmo seems to be out. But as soon as you accidentally drop the town elder's cane in the cesspool, he's right behind you. I'll give it another try later.
Tá, será que eu tenho que colocar fogo em alguma coisa? Pro Gizmo sair de lá?
No reason to be alarmed. I've got everything under control.
Mas no que eu poderia tacar fogo? Proibido o fogo.
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind. I'll keep...
Não dá. Talvez...
I don't want to waste all of my explosive mojo at once.
Não. Pera, não tinha um relógio aqui? Aqui. Ah, não dá pra pegar esse relógio. Você tem uma dica aí pra mim?
So, this is the assembly hall. It's one of those scenes where our Alex, who played Goal, really shined, or rather an incredible acting job on Goal's part, who may want to give us all the details about how tough this was in terms of acting to transport the concept of a sleeping beauty into this hall. The scene is heavy with fate and has this aura of great expectations. How did you do that?
Yeah, I imagined this a bit differently, actually. I was promised a lead role, after all.
Whoa, wait a minute. It is, in fact, a leading role. It's a very important, central role.
I hardly had any lines.
Yeah, maybe, but you had presence. That's what a Sleeping Beauty scene is all about, presence. I think we have to cut now. I have a lot of exciting questions to ask, of course, but I don't want to forestall too much, so we postpone that until later screen and commentary. After all, I want you to stay tuned, and also let's not ruin the mentioned aura with too much babble. That being said, see you on the next screen. We finally reached the town hall, and the character who was supposed to have just a minor support role, who even in the final version, the quote-unquote beautifully animated final version, still looks like my very crude sketch, and that is Lottie, voiced by the talented
curiosidades sobre os dubladores.
Tim Bentinck, in the English version at least. Lottie was designed to be a minor character in Deponia, as I said, yet she still makes a reappearance later on. I guess I can't spoil that much. I never intended that, though, and I don't know why this character got so overwhelmingly much positive feedback.
Que carismático.
In fact, the press in each territory always had a spotlight on Lottie. And I also remember that very long and elaborately mail which I answered with a lot of time and effort, talking to an upset customer who claimed we would ridicule transsexual tendencies in Deponia. I strongly disagreed with this perception of Lottie, and granted, even if her falsetto is exaggerated and cliched, Lottie herself is not a ridiculous character. This part belongs to Rufus and Rufus alone. Everyone around falls victim to Rufus's ridiculousness. So the most beautiful thing about that is that Rufus actually is neither biased nor intolerant in any way, at least not in a common way. What upsets him is vastly different than the things other ordinary idiots rant about. Ordinary idiots have in fact a certain obligatory intolerance towards others. Rufus, however, he is a special moron. His kind of intolerance is of the liberal kind. He thinks all his fellow people are equally stupid, and that makes him, at least in that regard, very liberal. He treats everyone equally shitty, so no matter the background. This is the last consequence of the liberal thought illustrated in Deponia. Welcome to Deponia. My name is Pokey Pokinson.